Hello. How is everyone doing today? Happy post Thanksgiving. Oh, good to see you all. Thanks for waiting. I'm a couple minutes late. I've been working all morning and I lost track of time. Thank you. Thank you, Timeless Soul. How was everyone's Thanksgiving? For those of you who are in the States. Oh, if I had this shirt in my store, would you guys want to purchase it? Because I can put it in my store. I should. I've actually been wanting to do some, like, a 5D hat and some other stuff. Hello, everyone. Thanks, Greg. It was a really quick blow dry. Really quick blow dry this morning. Whoops. All right. Let me just fix one thing here on the volume. Okay, there we go. It should be a little bit louder. And I'm just kind of pre-shuffling your deck here for water signs. So we're going to start off with water signs. Matthew, you had a very calm and relaxing Thanksgiving. That sounds lovely. Me too. Sarah, you spent Thanksgiving by yourself, processing a lot of deep emotions, feeling better already. Oh, that's amazing. Good stuff. I have been working so hard on my inner child course, guys. I'm really working to get it released next week to you. I'm aiming for Wednesday. But if it's not Wednesday, it'll likely be Thursday or Friday. For sure by Friday next week. I'm so excited. I'm loving how it's all coming together. So I'm really excited to bring the online course to you guys. I know so many of you have been asking me for it. All right. Ooh, you met your boyfriend's family. Nice, Christina. All right, guys, let's get into it. We're going to start off with water signs. Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for the first 2 weeks of December. I can't believe it. We're already in the last month here of 2021. And of course, for all of you, if you want to book your own reading or a mix of reading and coaching with me, all those links are in the description below. So, without further ado, let's find out for my water signs what is opening up for them for the first 2 weeks of December and what is the challenge. Oh my God, I love it when this card comes out. And what is the challenge here for water signs? Oh, how interesting. So I'm using my Wild Unknown archetype deck for those of you who like to know what decks I'm using. So what's opening up for you is the Siren. The Siren. You know, this is when you're answering a very deep call of something possibly from within you, but it's like there's something calling out to you, and with this being in your opening, it's getting louder and louder. It's much more prominent. The energy around it is growing and expanding. It is just something that you cannot deny. It is an undeniable calling or some kind of something that is just pulling on you. It's pulling on you, and you're getting more and more pulled towards that in the first 2 weeks of December. It's almost like you can't even you can't even deny it. Like you can't even say no. Almost like when this card comes out, it's almost impossible to say no. Okay, let's see. Now, what's interesting for all you water signs is your challenge is the vow. Oh my, oh my, oh my. The challenge is the vow. Makes me think that this is, for some of you, this could be that something in your life is taking you even deeper into it. Like you're taking it to a whole new level, whatever that may be. And it's requiring some kind of commitment, some like personal vow of yourself. Perhaps it's a vow to another. But with it coming up as in the challenge, for some reason there's a block around it, or possibly I want to say a concern. Not a concern. Like more of like a fear. Possibly something around, words meaning a lot. I don't know why that came through as soon as I saw this card. Was there something around someone's word matching actions, whether your words will match your actions or someone else's words will match their actions? I don't know. Let's kind of see and go into it a little bit deeper. But, all right. What has happened in the past here for my water signs? Okay, we have the Queen of Wands with the King of Coins in reverse. What else has happened in the past here for my water signs? Okay, and we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Lots of passion here, water signs, lots of passion. Okay, what is coming up in the present situation? All right, well, we have the lovely Three of Swords. Not exactly lovely, but I kind of am understanding why. Tell me more. Okay, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, okay, and then we have the Empress in reverse. All right. Tell me about the future for water signs. Palace of Wands in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. One more card here for water signs in the future. Queen of Coins almost popped out upright. Oh boy. Okay. We have the Five of Coins. Water signs. Yes. Okay. I can see why the fear of someone's word needing to match actions is coming up here. Okay, your overall energy, however, water signs, is you. You've got the King of Cups here, and underneath it is the Nine of Coins. So that's really great energy for your overall energy. This is telling me that either, you are in a very stable emotional place here right now with a lot of love. Possibly for yourself, I want to say, because with the Nine of Coins here, it's like you're feeling kind of really good about your own independence, about your own personal successes. This could be someone else in your life too. Like there may be someone here that is very emotionally stable around you who is also quite independent and successful, knows how to take care of themselves. This is really interesting, water signs. When I'm looking at your spread here, Okay. Okay, water signs, let's get into it. Well, in the past, we have the Queen of Wands, the King of Coins in reverse, and the Knight of Wands in reverse. Okay. There is a lot of passion here. A lot of passion, a lot of excitement, a lot of attraction. Either the creative flow is just coming in here, you're excited, you're wanting to take charge on something. But with the King of Coins here in reverse, it's telling me that either you're having difficulty getting footing, like really building a strong foundation that you can grow something on, or you're dealing with someone who is kind of, see, the King of Coins in reverse is just this energy that doesn't always follow through, like doesn't follow through with their promises. And that's why I feel like there's something around here around someone's word not matching their actions. And that is the King of Coins in reverse. It's like they tell you they're going to be there and then they don't show up. And I'm not saying that this is necessarily a person in your life, but it's that kind of energy. You may even be holding that energy while you're trying to create something, but then like you don't exactly follow through with all the plans that you're like wanting to do. It's like the desire there, the creation, the creative power is there. But when you go to do it, it's like something falls apart, like something is missing. There's a missing link here. With the Knight of Wands in reverse too, it's like the energy is very up and down. It's sometimes there, it's sometimes not. And so there's been this kind of, how do I say this, like stop, go kind of energy. And that does create a little bit of mistrust within you, whether it's mistrusting your own ability to do something or mistrusting someone else you're involved with, or maybe they're mistrusting you. I don't know. You'll know like where all this lands. But in the present situation, we have the Three of Swords, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Empress card. You know, this is an energy, it feels more to me like there's going to be some surfacing here for you around what feels to me some kind of suffering or something that's hurtful to you. And I don't know if I feel like this thing is actually happening in your first 2 weeks of December. It almost feels like the pain of it is more present in the first. So it almost feels like this may be something from the past. And it's about missing opportunities. It's about staying where you're not really happy. And it, again, with the Empress energy here in reverse, this is kind of talking about you really not showing up in your full capacity of what you're truly capable of, like your true potential. And part of that, I have to say, it feels like there's like a belief possibly. And I want to say it stems from this idea of broken promises or someone not keeping their word or just their actions don't match what they say. But at the same time, there's so much love here. There's so much love, like the heart's really available. So this is a really interesting energy. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if you're dealing with someone who's come into your life and they're kind of bringing this opportunity or themselves like a really open-hearted, successful kind of love, but you're not in this full position to be able to receive it. Even though you're very drawn to it, you may be the one who's not fully stepping up. And I want to say it could be stemming from the past. Like there's some kind of energy imprint here of not trusting someone's word until you see like a lot of repetitive action to back it up. In your future, we have the Palace of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then the Five of Coins. Okay, like it's a little tough energy here, water signs. The Palace of Wands in reverse, this refers to your environment. So this is just telling me there's going to be a very, it might be a little bit chaotic. It could be even dramatic in some ways, but it just feels more of like, it's, you know, it's this ability to be creative, but the flow may not, again, it feels like it's a stop start. The Nine of Swords, though, in reverse is telling me at least that there is some kind of relief of anxiety coming in here. So, like, the fears and anxieties that you may have around this situation, or like an energy imprint within you, seem to be getting alleviated here. But with the Five of Coins, I wonder if this has something to do with you feeling like left out in the cold, you feeling abandoned, you feeling like you're not worth it. Okay, we need to clarify. There's so much going on in this reading because you are definitely being drawn to something. Definitely. Okay, let's see. What's this King of Cups for water signs? What's this King of Cups as the overall energy here for water signs? Yeah, okay. There we have that King of Wands in reverse with the Three of Wands. I wonder if you're dealing with a fire sign. You got a lot of fire coming up in your reading here. Again, there's this waiting energy with the Three of Wands. It's like looking into your future, but not exactly sure of the path of action of how to get there, not sure of the execution, not sure, and I don't know if there's, the King of Wands energy in reverse is someone who can go off the handle a little bit, and I don't know if that's more, I gotta say, it feels like someone is dealing with healing past, like finally releasing some sort of energetic imprint that has been controlling a lot of the things in their life, like the outcomes, where you're at a point where you're ready to say no to that. Like you're ready to say no to that, whether it's no to your own sabotage or no to someone else who's doing this to you. But it just feels like you're really thinking about your future and you're really thinking about what you want to manifest. And there's something here that keeps sabotaging it or getting in the way. Like it's like allowing the past to continue to come in and alter your future so that it keeps repeating itself. You don't get to change it. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wow. You got the Empress twice now. We have the 10 of Coins and the Empress in reverse on this Queen of Wands. I really feel like this is you, water signs. I feel like you are so like attracted to someone or something, like you're feeling really pulled into it. And it feels like it's got long-term potential here. It feels like it's something that you could really see an investment, whether it's of your money or your time. It would bring in quite a bit of happiness. But you're struggling here with this energy of allowing it to come in or like being open to receiving it. And this could stem from just not believing that you're worth it. With that Empress in reverse. Okay. Tell me about the King of Coins in reverse here in the past. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. Tell me more. We have the Karma card in reverse, which is the Judgment card in reverse. So it feels like there was some kind of either positive news or some kind of positive information that came in here, some positive communication, exciting communication, possibly, but it may have either come from. There's this energy around it, though, of will this really happen? And with the Karma card here in reverse, it's almost like there's a disbelief in something evolving, like allowing the evolution of change to happen, and therefore possibly making a judgment call to not do it. Or making some kind of judgment call. It wasn't the one that would have been the best one. Okay, tell me about this Knight of Wands in reverse. Tell me. Oh, yeah. Okay. These all came out in reverse. We have the Fool in reverse, the Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Okay, there is something beautiful here. Okay, there's some whole new chapter that's trying to come in here that brings in a lot of love. There is someone here or a situation that's got a really big heart potential, okay, when it's coming to emotional fulfillment. And there's someone here who just doesn't know how to access their heart. And it's denying their own happiness. And it's kind of like, it feels though like there's this initiation to maybe go for it, and then a pullback, and then an initiation, and then a pullback. So, and it's all around this brand new start that's someone's emotionally just not allowing themselves to receive. Oof, tell me about this Three of Swords here, water signs. Yeah, okay. See, it's exactly what I thought. So this Three of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So again, this when the Seven of Swords is in reverse, this is telling me that there's almost like an apology or a realization that someone they're getting more of a conscious awareness about what really happened around something painful. And with the Four of Swords here too, this is indicating some kind of retreat into healing, like really wanting to go deep into this. So it does feel like something from the past is coming up here in your present situation around, like you're starting to get a deeper understanding around it, or someone is, to really want to heal and make a situation better. Again, it feels like there wants to be a stop in this pattern of like start and go, do I, don't I, and then like magnetizing something towards you and then saying no to it out of fear. Like, okay, tell me what this Four of Cups in reverse is about. Okay, yes. We have the Five of Pentacles, the World card, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles in reverse. See, this Four of Cups in reverse is beautiful because I always love seeing the Four of Cups in reverse, because it tells me that you're ready to not miss another opportunity. Like you're ready to seize something. You want to come out of whatever funk you're in. You want to not let like whatever patterns of disappointment or regret, you don't want that to continue on. And I see this with the Five of Pentacles here in reverse. This is about starting to say like, you know what, I do deserve this, and putting an end to this kind of lack consciousness. Although I do see it coming up here, so I don't know what that's about. But in this first 2 weeks of December though, you're ready to kind of seize a new opportunity. You're ready to like finally put in some stable growth. You're wanting to see where this can go and take you. You're ready to put an end to what feels like a very long-term cycle that's been ongoing for you for a while, because there is something really good that's trying to come in here, or you're trying to get it off the ground. It's just this energy of wanting to go for it. and wanting to release whatever lack consciousness, not feeling good enough, not feeling deserving, always being the one left out, that kind of energy, isolation, it's like no more. So tell me about this Empress in reverse. Oh my, now what? We have the Emperor on the Empress. Oh my. Tell me more. Tell me more. And we have the Star in reverse. Okay. Big energy here, water signs. Big energy. You've got the divine feminine and the divine masculine here with the Star card, although it's in reverse on this. Someone needs to really kind of take charge around their it's like everything that you've ever wanted is being blocked. Your hopes, your dreams. It's like it feels to me like the energy to take you there, the energy of the masculine, like the being able to execute, being able to do all of the due diligence, like all of that is there. But in order to get to that point, you first have to move through the emotional aspect and the energetic aspect of the Empress energy, and that's in reverse. That is, you believing that you're deserving of it and you're worth it in order to actually then be able to take action on it. But it's this energy of not believing you can have it or you deserve it that is sabotaging this. And you've got, if this is someone in your life, you've got someone who's like stand up solid, has their shit together, knows how to it feels to me like this person has a lot of stuff figured out. Not everything. No one has everything figured out, but it feels like they've got a lot of shit together and they feel very empowered. They feel like they can see things and like from a distance, and there's a lot of wisdom from their journey that they're able to apply. And it feels like, okay, whether this is a person or an opportunity that's coming in for you in some way, your energy is blocking what would be a wish and a hope for you to come in. So healing this lack consciousness. So I see you kind of ending this cycle. What I think what this Empress energy here is up for is to really kind of drive home this need to know that this is the only thing it feels like that's really holding up some kind of deep happiness and potentially for some of you a deep love for coming through. So tell me what this Palace of Wands in reverse is. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands. Tell me more. Oh, okay. We have the Moon in reverse. Okay, it looks like there's going to be some kind of communication or something's going to happen really fast here that really kind of, it may cause a little bit of chaos. It may cause a little bit of drama, but it's because something's revealed here. But it feels though with the Eight of Wands though, like there's some kind of communication. It's needed. It's necessary. This Palace of Wands in reverse, it doesn't feel like a negative drama kind of thing. It almost feels like the shakeup is necessary to kind of like snap someone out of it or to really kind of grab someone's attention. And something's going to be revealed. So what is this Nine of Swords in reverse? Okay. We have the Four of Wands in reverse and then the Six of Wands. All right. There is like, again, there is some kind of anxiety around things just never working out. You want them to work out, but you know, it's about going into relationship with someone or signing contracts, getting into a contract of some sort with someone. And this energy, there's something here that gets revealed. It really kind of shakes things up, but I have to say it feels like it alleviates your fears or anxieties or like sabotaging beliefs that it's never going to happen. And it feels like there is some kind of success that comes through here, or it makes you feel really good. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles. Tell me more. Okay, we have the High Priestess here in reverse. All right, so listen up here, water signs. It looks like things are going to start to go in a positive direction here. I don't think it's going to be on fast, full steam ahead. I think what you're looking at in the first half of December is some deeper realization, some kind of healing here that's coming through to help you end some kind of cycle that keeps you from really fully like receiving something, like really saying yes to an opportunity that could be very good for you. It feels like it rises above most things that you've ever known to be available to you, and that's why you're having a bit of a difficult time. There's a huge pull, like you're feeling very pulled towards this, but again, like this idea of the vow, it feels like someone will say they're going to do this, but then there's no follow through, or it always falls apart, or something goes wrong. And so there's this mistrust here, but I have to say, it looks like you are starting to heal, okay? If this is you or it's someone you're dealing with, I'm not sure. But in this future, it looks like things are starting to come together. There's going to be some kind of conversation or communication around this that reveals something. It's going to cause a little bit of a stir, but it ends up going into a good place. The only thing I want to say, because I'm seeing this Five of Pentacles here, water signs, is with the Two of Coins, you're kind of still wavering, which is totally normal. It's not like you just magically heal one day and you're like everything's better. You just know that this is something like you're mistrusting your own intuition, and you keep wavering back and forth, and like and this happens when you mistrusting your intuition is a root issue in actually not being able to receive, and not believing that you actually are able to receive. So there's something definitely around here coming up, but you've got either someone or a situation here that feels very emotionally fulfilling. It brings a lot of personal success. Either they have a lot of personal success and can show you, or this is just for you, like you're going to be building upon this. And it's something that you're kind of really looking to in the future for yourself. So that's my reading for you, water signs. I hope that gives you some guidance on how to navigate the first half of December and maybe what to look at. Did that resonate with anyone? Because it felt like there was a lot there. I felt like there was a lot. So, let's see. Oh, one dad son lover. This reading feels like it's just for you. Maxie, I'm so glad that you got to catch us live too. Okay, awesome. Thank you. I'm glad that was helpful to some of you. I mean, that's basically why I do this. Okay. Yes, Scott. Air signs are next. Air signs are next. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Let's see what's in store for you guys for the first half of December. It makes sense, water signs. I just want to say this because Venus is now Venus is now in her shadow, and she's getting ready to conjunct Pluto, like not next week, but on the 11th, I believe it is. But I mean, she's getting really close to Pluto already. And this is, Venus is the Empress, right? Venus is the Empress energy, and it's all about your value, knowing your worth, feeling abundant, because it's also around money. And it's not surprising to me that reading has come through. Oh my gosh, I even want to just tell you guys the incredible synchronicities that I'm starting to realize. I'm getting all these downloads like over the last day or two around my inner child course on why, I've been wanting to do this inner child course for like 18 months now. And then finally last summer, I really dove into it. And, but then I kind of stopped when I launched the podcast in September, relaunched it. And then I had my eye surgery, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I was just getting ready to do all the recordings and stuff. And it's funny how the timing of everything works out, because now I'm being shown that I'm being asked to release it for this month of December for a very specific reason, and it has a lot to do with Venus retrograde in Capricorn, because Capricorn is the sign that represents authority, right? Our parents. And Venus represents, our values and feeling good enough and all of that. And so with Pluto also being a major thing, Pluto's about transformation. It's about major healing, going deep, deep, deep into stuff. And so having this course launch at this time is I couldn't even have planned it any better, which I didn't, obviously. Well, I mean, my higher self probably did, but I'm just wow. When you start to really think about how everything's timed and the energetics of what's going on, I just love it when that stuff happens. I love it when that shit happens, All right, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What is in store for them for the first half of December? Oh, look at that. You got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. All right. Let's find out what is opening up and what is the challenge here for air signs. What is the challenge and what is opening up here for air signs? Okay. What is opening up for you is the One. Oh, okay. I mean, there's a lot of ways we could take that one. And the challenge is the Healer. When I look at this one, the One, this is just about you. This is about everything, creation, the creator, the void, the cosmic womb, where everything begins and ends, this is what's really kind of opening. I'm wondering if you're really kind of opening up air signs to this greater knowing. This makes me feel like, I think of the galactic center, when it comes to our universe, because it's responsible for where we get all our downloads and our insights. And let me go into the book here really quickly. Oh, whoa, there it is. Okay. The One. individuality, one love. What does that say? Oh my gosh. Oh, unus mundus. Our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that we are left to savor for a lifetime. The one is both the energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense that intimate union. This archetype eludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy. Yet when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across all the land we glimpse ourselves in, the vastness of all consciousness, and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away, and we are left with what is, the precious knowing that life is a gift, and we are both the giver and the receiver of the fortune. I feel like you're going through a major shift here, air signs. Like it feels like something is transforming here within you, possibly also already manifesting outside of you. There's going to be some kind of deeper awakening or realization here. There could be some major download you're going to be receiving. Now, with the healer coming up here as your challenge, I want to say it feels though like this partially is tied to a need for some kind of healing, and avoiding this healing, whether it's too painful or you're just not making enough time for yourself, just getting caught up in life's to-do list, that this could impact this opening up further. Like it could impact the, how do I say this? The intensity of it. Let me just quickly go into the healer here. Though some claim the work of the healer as their gift and name it as their dharma, the force of this archetype is within everyone. It is our natural inclination to remember. I want to say too, is this part of your work? Like this may be something to do with taking your healing to a whole nother level. Like it is our natural inclination to remember, to return to, and to reclaim that central and eternal life force from which we so easily drift away in. The word avidya means forgetting, and it is said that this is the source of all suffering and disease. The healer's mission then becomes to move through the comfort of forgetting, through the veils of ignorance and denial, to reveal the radiance that already exists. The healer approaches this in multiple ways from multiple angles, knowing the cycle of healing is not linear. It is multi-layered and circuitous process, always leading back to its own origin, much like the... I don't even know what that word is. Ouroboros? Oh, the Ouroboros. Okay. So it feels like, I gotta say, there's some kind of something big here happening here for you, air signs. But it has to do with healing. It has to do with healing. Let's see what's coming up for you in the tarot in the past. Let's get some more information here. All right, we have the Nine of Swords. We have the Page of Coins in reverse with the Chariot in reverse. In your present situation, we have the Magician coming in. We have the Page of Wands. Oh, and we have the High Priestess. Nice energy for you for the first half of December. Can you tell me about the future? Okay, we have the Star card in reverse with the Ten of Coins in reverse. And then the Palace of Swords in reverse. Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords here in reverse as your overall energy. Three of Cups is underneath it. Okay, well, I gotta say that, okay, with the Seven of Swords here in reverse, this is kind of telling me that there is some kind of return to possibly a reconciliation with someone here, trying to reconcile a situation to make it better. For others of you, it feels like there's some kind of, it's like you're taking stock and you're reviewing how to bring in more joy and happiness, like fun times back into your life in some way. Let's just kind of see where this is going, because it feels like it does feel like some kind of reconciliation is why this whole reading is kind of going down. Now, this could be reconciling just other parts of yourself to bring them in together for more wholeness. Because we have that healer card in the one, it's almost like, again, being able to get out of that duality mindset, which can be very difficult given the world that we live in. But to have even brief moments of it, can really download you with greater awareness. So in the past, we have the Nine of Swords, the Page of Coins in reverse, and the Chariot in reverse. So there was some kind of, something's keeping you up at night here in the past, air signs. It feels like loss of sleep or just a lot of restlessness, like not able to relax, can't calm the mind down. And with the Page of Coins in reverse, it feels like, I don't know if this is around, if you have children, this may be around, for some of you have children, this may involve a child of some sort. But with the Page of Coins in reverse, this is the energy of not applying yourself, of not applying yourself where you can. And the Chariot here in reverse is also indicating like something's just not moving forward here in the past. Like it came to a screeching halt, or it's just not able to get any momentum. You're not allowing yourself to be guided where you're supposed to be guided. Like you're not listening to that. Because the Chariot to me often talks about divine guidance as well. Like allowing yourself to be taken in the direction that your higher self is trying to move you in. And it just feels like that you may have been not listening to that. Like there may have been too much on your mind that you're just too stressed out about. The Page of Coins too is like also this unwillingness to learn something new here, to be a student, to be like in a way like a student, but okay. However, in your present situation, there's a very different energy coming in. The Magician is here, the Page of Wands, and the Priestess, the High Priestess. There's some kind of new spark here in the first half of December for you where you're really kind of beginning to build something, manifest something, bring something into fruition. You're working on it, possibly. I see a lot of creative flow. And also you're being guided. Like you're finally listening to your guidance here. A lot of intuition. I'm not surprised to see the High Priestess here with the one card being here. It's like you're allowing that where it feels like you shut down in the past here. You're finally allowing that inner voice to come through of higher awareness to speak to you, and you're listening. The future, however, we have the Star card in reverse, the Ten of Coins in reverse, and the Palace of Swords in reverse. There's like, okay, the Star card, when it's in reverse, can talk a lot about avoiding healing. And that's why, like, I said that in the beginning. If you're avoiding, there's could be something that's really kind of coming up here for healing as well. And I feel like it's tied into the intensity of the one. So it feels like regardless, you're going to be getting these downloads, or you're going to be getting some kind of expansion. But there's also healing that's coming in here that's needed. And it has to do with, I gotta say, okay, I don't know why, just losing it all. It's around losing it all. Having everything taken away from you. And I'm not saying that's what's going to happen to you. I'm saying that's what the healing has to be around. Like there's, I don't know if something like that happened to you in your past where there was deep loss. And with the Palace of Swords here in reverse, oh man. This is, the Palace of Swords is the environment of like clarity and directness, like communication is clear around you, all of that. But with this in reverse, it just feels like your environment feels very confusing. It's throwing you for a mental loop is what I'm hearing. Whatever's going on around you, it's throwing you for a mental loop. This could be your home environment. This could be your work environment. But there's something around here that's throwing you for a loop. And it's also, I want to say, stimulating or being a catalyst of where you're getting this feeling of losing it all. But there is some kind of greatness that's trying to come through to you through all of this experience. So, and again, it feels like you're trying to reconcile something. Whether it's just happier times or reconciling a situation with another person, or maybe they're trying to do that with you. Let me see what the Seven of Swords in reverse is about. Oh man, yes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay. Yeah. I got to say this involves, whoa. Okay. This involves someone else for sure. Most likely because we have the Tower in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Cups in reverse. Now, this could involve more than one person. This could be like a multiple person situation with all those threes, because you got the three underneath here. But it looks like something happened in the past that was very either upsetting, it took you by surprise, you took someone else by surprise, something happened here, and with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it feels like someone wasn't stepping up to the plate, you know? And everything just here, it looks like it fell apart. Like something just that may have been trying to build together, just totally nixed that. And there's some resolution that's trying to come in around this situation. So there's almost like this magical opening that's trying to bring healing or bring some kind of reunion back here of some sort, or healing, or just, yeah, it feels like it's trying to heal some big wound there or something. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. Tell me about this Nine of Swords. Look at the Empress in reverse. Everyone's getting the Empress in reverse here. That Venus retrograde, I tell ya. Okay, tell me more about the Nine of Swords. This is like fears that, you know, something's keeping you up at night. Like either you just don't have enough or, oh my gosh. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. You are afraid of change. You were afraid something was coming in here to bring in some big change, and either you didn't want to receive it, you didn't know how to receive it, you just didn't see it in an abundant way. Perhaps you perceived it as something else, but you lost quite a bit of sleep over this in the past, or like just really stressed out. I wonder if you knew that things had to change, but you were in resistance to it. Tell me about this page of coins in reverse. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. There was something here that was trying to come in. There was a new opportunity, possibly, that was very alluring, very exciting to you. It sparked possibly a lot of creativity. Even I want to say there was a transformative spiritual nature around it. And you didn't really, again, it just feels like you didn't step up to the plate, or someone you're dealing with didn't step up to the plate. You didn't want to apply yourself, or you didn't, or maybe you did want to apply yourself, but you just didn't. Something stopped you. Again, like could have been the stress, the anxiety. There could have been like this, it feels to me like there's this kind of grasping for, I need more, I need more. Whatever that is, I'm not sure. You could also have been stressed about like, when are things going to finally get better? With that the wheel of fortune here on the Empress, like when are things going to finally get better? And that's what you could have been stressed about. Tell me about the Chariot here in reverse. Again, wow. Okay, Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and the 10 of Pentacles. There was so much indecision, so much back and forth, all to the point of overwhelm. I feel a lot of overwhelm here in the past here for you air signs. And ideally you wanted to walk away from it, but I don't know if you did, because the Chariot here in reverse is just saying there's no movement. And it's like there's a part of you that knows that you need to like move on from this kind of energy. But again, this 10 of Pentacles in reverse, you got it down here as well. It's like, it's almost like you were afraid to lose. It's like if you did something, everything else would have fallen apart, or you were afraid that something would have fallen apart. It's like you didn't know how to like handle it. It's like everything that you had worked for, like, it's like you have something new that's trying to come in here, but you're also trying to protect everything that you've grown. Okay, tell me about this Magician. Tell me about this Magician. What are you manifesting here, air signs? Wow. There's the 7 of Swords. Okay, you might be trying to strategize. Ooh, okay. And the 5 of Wands. You might be manifesting some conflict here. Air signs. Okay. You may be manifesting how to strategize, really trying to figure out how to like plan around some kind of conflict. Trying to figure something out here. It definitely, that 7 of Swords feels very strategizing. And it feels like, again, there may be some kind of conflict now, which makes sense because if there's a reconciliation here on the board, and there was a tower that made it all go awry, like what was the reason for all of that, then I could see that, there's just some conflict here. Like, you could also be experiencing some inner conflict on how to strategize and manifest something. What's this Page of Wands? What's this Page of Wands? Okay, we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Swords in reverse, and the 2 of Swords in reverse. There is a new opportunity here that's coming in, or something's exciting. Again, it feels tied, like this Ace of Wands. They could be because they're very similar energies. And it could be something that you're revisiting now, like an opportunity that you may have not fully got on board with is now like there's something here, either that is coming back around, or there's something even new here, but it still feels a little bit tied to this Ace of Wands from the past. And it looks like in order for you to kind of go for this new opportunity, you're going to have to completely disengage your energy from being confused, indecisive, not making a decision. Like you're really going to have to go for it. You're really going to have to go for it. Like you can't. Because the King of Swords, when it's upright, it's about being very determined, knowing how to execute, having the plan. And you may need to almost, like, it feels, because we're getting a lot of intuitive energy coming in here, you may need to release your mind from needing to know every detail on how to move forward and be able to be like, you know what? I have a little bit of stuff. I'm following this intuition. I'm feeling this pull in my heart. I'm feeling this. I'm getting a download. Like I've got to follow it, even though I don't exactly know how this is all supposed to work out. And I think that's why, like, you're trying to strategize here, air signs, but there's some conflicting energy around it, because at some point you also have to just lean into the unknown. And I think this might be about you getting really comfortable with the unknown and just really kind of trusting that trusting what you're creating, trusting what's kind of coming through. So what's this High Priestess? Oh, okay, we have Death coming up. Very Pluto energy. Tell me more. Again, transformation. Yeah. Okay. We have the Ten of Swords and that Page of Pentacles in reverse again. Okay, there you are listening. You're getting a lot of messages over the first half of December. Your intuition is speaking very loudly. You're pulling in a lot of information from the Galactic Center, all of creation, the void. And it's all about putting an end, like really putting an end to some kind of long-standing cycle here that has caused you a lot of stress, a lot of worry, a lot of suffering, and it prevents you from actually learning what I think your soul is trying to learn here for you, or not learn here for you, but teach you, bring you into, because it feels like you're going to a new level. You are going through something transformative here, air signs. I just don't know if you're going to recognize it right away. And it has to do, there's some other element around this that has to do with a reconciliation. Tell me about the Star card in the future. Tell me about the Star card. There's your Chariot upright now. Tell me. That's okay. Oh wow. Okay. And then you get the High Priest, the Hierophant is what it's called. Okay, so whoa. Okay. Major learning, major upgrading. You are being so divinely guided. You've got to lean into it, air signs. You're being guided in a very, very important direction. It does have to do with your healing, though. You cannot get here without going into your healing. And it's like I said at the very beginning, it feels like this is tied to here. There's an avoiding, or the challenging factor here is being able to know what you need to heal, but it's opening you up. It's bringing you into almost like a whole new dimension, at least for what you're understanding of your reality. There has to be put an end to this cycle of whatever this is that causes you so much stress and so much worry. It doesn't allow you to seize an opportunity that's trying to come in here. And it has to do, and I wonder if it has to do with something here from your past. It's either like to do around with like being like lighthearted and fun and just happy again, or it's around a reconciliation, like some kind of reunion where like you were trying to build something with someone, or they were trying to build something with you. And tell me about this 10 of coins. Some big energy coming in here in your future, air signs. You have the Karma card, the Sun in reverse, and the 9 of Swords in reverse. Okay. It's that idea of scared to lose it all. And it's like there is some confusion around what that actually, like your perception around it. And releasing your fears. This is why the healing is so needed, because you got to release whatever fears keep you in bondage, keep you hostage to a situation that you're trying to be moved away from and into something beautiful, something that's going to be really opening you up. I want to say too that you're this feels very much like a spiritual awakening, like some kind of alchemical transformation. But it's almost like there's a letting go that needs to happen here, and not to worry about losing it all, because truly it feels like what you're going to be gaining quite a bit. Tell me about this Palace of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the Palace of Swords. Okay, Temperance. There is a need here for balance. If you find that your environment is just super confusing, or like, again, feels like it's kind of triggering stuff, what needs to happen is like moderation, balance, bringing things back into harmony. If you've been so skewed in one way, this is asking you to come back to center. And to not allow yourself to get overwhelmed with the situation, to know that you can take your time. You don't have to finish it all in one night kind of thing, you know, like it's a process. It's a process. And to allow that process to occur. Don't feel the need to like speed through something. Like you can take your time. You don't need to rush. It's all going to take care of itself. You've just got to trust. You've got to lean in, and you got to let all those downloads come in. You got to let that intuitive knowing come through that is telling you it's time to put this long time suffering cycle to an end. You've been dealing with for a long time. And again, it's caused you a lot of worry and a lot of anxiety. Somehow it involves a reunion or reconciliation with someone or some people. Or it's just getting you back to a place where you're happy again. You know, happier times. Being more free, more lighthearted. That kind of stuff. Okay, air signs, that's my reading for you. Wow, sounds like you're going through, like, it feels very much like ascension related. You know, like it's part of your ascension journey. And there's some kind of big opening here. It could be like around the solar eclipse too, you know, that's coming in on the 3rd, 4th of December on the Great Attractor, which is all about like, you know, consuming things, like putting an end to it, but also like a whole brand new beginning, because it's a new moon, solar eclipse. So, and it's a very powerful new moon that we're having at the beginning of December. It is where, like, as I told all of you guys in my alchemy class, that this new moon solar eclipse coming up next week is such good, like there's so much good energy around there to like, it's going to energetically imprint whatever you're trying to initiate with the energy of success and follow through and like completion. So it's a great time to start something new. It's a great time to really do what the thing that you've been maybe putting off. So, all right, fire signs, you guys are next. Aries, Leo, and Sag. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hi, Wise Mama Bear. Good to see you. Stacy Brown, Mark Ritchie. How's it going? Swedish Meatball. I love that handle. Happily Humbled. Yes, I've done some inner child work, but who knew there were so many layers? Oh my goodness, I know. It's just like the never-ending onion. It's like the never-ending onion. All right, fire signs. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys need your own reading, because there's so much coming up energetically. If you need help with anything on your journey, links to book a session with me are in the description below this video. More than happy to assist you guys in any way that I can. Fire signs for the first half of December. Okay. What is going on with my fire signs first half of December? You're welcome, Eric. All right. And some water. Okay, what is opening up for my fire signs? And what is the challenge? What is opening up for my fire signs? And what is the challenge? What is the challenge? Oh, wow. I don't know if I've ever gotten this card for you guys doing these readings. Okay, the thing that's opening up for you is the flame. There is like fire signs. It's like a spark within your belly. You know, it's that spark of life that like starts in the belly and the abdomen where, you know, in the womb, basically, which men, you also have that energetic womb space within the sacral chakra, where the spark of life is initiated. It's also it's attached also to your abundance codes. It's almost like it feels to me like you want to nurture this. It's like it's coming alive, and you also really want to take care of it. It's like whatever you need to do to protect this flame within you, it's like this feels, it's like it seems to be some of your focus here for the first half of December. Now, your challenge is the animal. Hey, look at that card. It's intense, isn't it? I'm going to go into the book for this one because I don't think I've ever gotten this card before. All right, here we go. The beast, the wild one, the she-wolf. Oh, I like it. We are mammals. The hair on our chest and between our legs reminds us so. We try hard to deny our unrefined animalistic nature, yet through this archetype we tap into power and direction. Activating the animal within means reawakening our relationship to nature in the most broad and embodied sense. Drinking from the waterfalls, roaring at the moon, opening eyes underwater, eating berries from the vine. The life force of our planet begs us to set down the devices, the constraints, and the social constructs, and remember the warm blood that pulses through our veins. The animal longs for breath, food, procreation, and physicality. It wants soil under our nails and starlight on our skin. If this all sounds terribly unsophisticated to you, take note that it is said that when Buddha became enlightened, he roared like a great lion. Ooh. Okay, fire signs, this is very apropos for you. This is very much your energy. Because it feels like you may have, given these two cards coming up here, this is telling me that this is going to be a reading for those of you where you've felt like kind of dull, like your senses have been dull, like you haven't been so full of that vibrancy, that desire for life, like really wanting to go for it, feeling like so alive inside. And it feels to me though, like there's a spark of that coming alive in the first half of December. Something is starting to awaken it within you. And it does feel like this is something you want to keep in your focus. And you want to remember that animalistic desire within you, the thing that just, again, it's like that thing that just makes you want to like go for it, you know? All right, let's go into your tarot reading and find out more. Tell me what has happened in the past year for fire signs. What has happened in the past year for fire signs? All right, we have the 10 of Swords. Okay, we have the 5 of Cups in reverse. And then we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. Coming into your present situation, we have the 10 of Coins. The Page of Swords in reverse. The 5 of Swords. Okay, and in the future, the Sun in reverse. The Emperor, Aries energy. Yeah, the Sun, Leo energy. You guys are really representing here. And then we have the 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay, the overall energy, oh, look at that. 10 of Wands with the Ace of Swords underneath it. Ooh, I like it. All right. All right. A lot of 10s here in your reading. Fire signs. So there's been something that has been weighing you down for a long time. A long time. It has been exhausting you. It could have even been backbreaking for you in many ways. You feel like you've hit challenge after challenge. I want to say it's really depleted you of your energy stores in many ways. But with the Ace of Swords underneath it, this is telling me also that there's some kind of breakthrough happening here for you. There is a perhaps a new way, a new realization, a new perception, possibly seeing things in a new light of truth. You may even be getting like a new idea around this, like it sparks like something within you. So in your past, you have the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Cups in reverse, and the 2 of Wands. So, you know, there's, again, it's like there's been this long-standing suffering that seems to be a theme here throughout everyone's reading, that you're dealing with here in the past. But you also are showing this wanting, like this desire to come out of that, like wanting to stop looking at things from the glass half empty and start looking at things like as the glass half full. The problem here is that you just don't know how to do it with the 2 of Wands in reverse. It's like you're just not exactly sure of the right path forward for you. You're wanting to leave this energy behind, but you're kind of stuck in the past here around how to do that, how to find your way. Now in your in your present situation, we have the 10 of coins, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the 5 of Swords. All right, fire signs. You got some kind of, there is an energy here with long-term abundance. Okay, something very prosperous, something very profitable that can really go the long term. Okay, it can go the long game. But with the Page of Swords in reverse, this tells me there could be a delay around this. And the delay, what I'm seeing, is self-sabotage. And we don't want that to happen, do we? Fire signs. So in your future, we have the Sun in reverse, the Emperor, and then the 6 of Cups in reverse. Okay. I love seeing the Emperor here in your future with the animal and the flame coming in, because this is all very much fire energy. You know, this is a very, very, very much a fire sign reading. This is like your home base, fire signs. And it feels like with the Sun in reverse, if you're feeling kind of, you know, like it's like here in the past, it's like there's some kind of, I don't know how to say it, but some kind of energy that's either kind of got you down, okay? And it's kind of like zapping all the light out of the room. I see you actually, when I look at these cards in the future, I see you taking charge of all of that. And there's something from your past that is not sitting well with you, something that you just don't want to continue with, that it feels to me like you're going to take charge. Like it's like this Emperor is kind of got like his hands on 2 staffs, and it's like it's almost like these two are the 2 staffs, and it's like you're taking like whatever kind of not positive outlook that you're looking at things, as well as like how the past is always dictating. You're like, no more, I'm going to change this. We're going to go for it. Let's see what's happening here with, let's go into this. So 10 of Wands, tell me more about this 10 of Wands, because it does feel like you've got a breakthrough coming here. Fire signs. Yeah, okay, we've got the Chariot. And then we have the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Wands in reverse. There's been a situation here that you've been dealing with. You know, whenever the 10 of Wands is here, it's telling me you've been dealing for the long time. It's been really exhausting you. And it's like there's this wanting to move forward, wanting to move on from this. I don't know if you've been unhappy in your home life or unhappy in a relationship. It could be something that is from your past around like divorce or family falling apart. This could also have to do with something that really upset you around a soulmate of yours, like some kind of person from your past that you want to move on from. Like, and it doesn't, you know, you were either wanting to move on from this person or the situation, or you're wanting to move on from the energy that keeps this down. And you're getting some kind of breakthrough around this that allows you to move forward. You know, the 6 of Cups in reverse is just always being stuck in the past too, you know, like never being able to move forward, never being able to move to where the joy is. So let's see what this 10 of Swords is all about here in the past. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. Tell me about the 10 of Swords. Okay. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. you've been really conflicted here, something you've gone back and forth on, back and forth, and it's just caused so much suffering, like so much inner conflict that causes you to like want to move forward, but then you don't, and you want to move forward and then you don't. Leave the situation or leave this pain or leave this suffering and leave this something toxic here behind. Tell me about the Five of Cups in reverse. Okay, you have the Hangman. Tell me more. And the Magician in reverse. Okay. See, in the past, it's just you weren't happy with the way things were manifesting for you. And I think you needed to kind of take a moment to reflect. I think you wanted to see things in a new light, which is why there was some kind of pause or something like this. I need to see this in a new way because I don't like the way things are manifesting here. This isn't what I'm wanting to manifest, or this isn't what I had in mind for myself. Tell me about the Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, okay, we have the Star card. So there's this path that you're feeling like you're being guided to. It's almost like you're being guided by the stars or you're being guided by the energy. There's something you really desire. There's something you really want to do. You just don't know the path of how to get there. And that's what I'm kind of seeing in the past. So like, there was just like, you're not happy with the way things were manifesting. You just kept going back and forth on something. And it looks like you're finally reaching this point where something's got to shift. I just don't know what to do. 10 of Coins. Ooh, we have the High Priest coming up here. Tell me more about this 10 of Coins. We have the Ace of Wands and the Temperance card in reverse. You know, this energy here, whatever this long-term prosperity thing that's kind of coming up, this energy that I don't know if this is a really good investment to be making something, or like it's with the Ace of Wands here, this could be some kind of new opportunity as well. That is, again, the Ace of Wands is very much the flame card to me. It's like, it's the spark. It's like, it makes you feel alive. And it's got, it's got like this really deep commitment to it with the High Priest here. And it's also got like a, higher learning, understanding to it. Like it helps you learn more. With the Temperance card here in reverse, though, it feels like there's some impatience around it. Like, what are you impatient about? Like, it's okay. It's like, it's going to require some work to get to this point, some dedication, some commitment. But it's almost like you just want it now, though. Like, I want it now. Why can't I just have it now? But it feels like where you're coming out of, there's a bit of a journey that you have to go through. It's like you can't skip all the steps. You just want to skip all the steps, it feels like, but you can't. So, okay, what's this Page of Swords in reverse? Because there's some kind of delay here with this Page of Swords in reverse. Tell me about this Page of Swords in reverse. Jeez. Wow. Woo. You got major energy coming in the first half of December. Okay, we have the World, the Tower in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and the Sun card in reverse. Oh, like I said, it feels like the delay is related around self-sabotage. And I can see that here. It looks like you know that, again, there's something here that's, as with that, there's like a whole new beginning here. But again, you've got 10s on the board, plus the World card. Something needs to come to an end. But you're avoiding it. And I think you're avoiding it because with this Tower here in reverse, it feels like it's just going to be a lot. It feels like it's going to be like you're trying to, like, it's almost like you want to go to the very end and you want to miss all of the the crumbling of the foundations that needs to occur in order to have this built up. And what I'm just seeing here is this could be delayed. It looks like it could be delayed. It'll be dependent on you, fire signs, actually. If you're going to walk away from this place of not allowing that fire to build within you, depressing the sunlight within you. And it looks like you've got to walk away from that in order to capitalize on whatever this 10 of coins is. So there is this desire to kind of want to avoid some aspect of it. It may even just be the commitment part, because it does look like this is a long-term thing. It's not something that's just going to happen overnight. And you need to follow your heart. You need to follow your own intuition that's guiding you here. And it's guiding you away from this state of not feeling alive. But again, when we've been in that state for so long, it almost becomes our comfort zone. So tell me about this. It's like something's trying to be reborn within you, like reawaken. Tell me this 5 of Swords. What's this 5 of Swords? What do we need to know about this 5 of Swords? Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is about taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, building something on stable ground, showing up consistently, getting the job done. There's something around here that you self-sabotage. Tell me more. Okay, and then we have the Fool card. So it's like it's a brand new beginning here. It's a whole new journey that's trying to come in here that you could be entering. Part of this is about nurturing yourself, nurturing the flame within, really giving yourself a leg up, so to speak, by almost like there may be a pattern here that sets yourself up for failure. Like you'll have all the best intentions, but you don't really do anything to plan for your success. You just kind of wing it. And things just never exactly go, well, they don't go to plan because there is no plan. And it feels to me like you want to have a plan. It feels like you want to set yourself up for success, not failure. And that's going to be key here. So what do you need to do to build the momentum of really allowing yourself to immerse in this animal energy of feeling one with the life force, feeling one with spirit, to really take this opportunity by the reins? Tell me what the Sun in reverse here is about. Okay. You have the Strength card, more Leo energy on that Leo energy. So, this is going to be difficult to some degree for you. This is not exactly easy. And I can see that, that's telling us that from the beginning, there's challenges, especially with the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands coming up here as your overall energy. There's like some obstacles you're going to have to overcome here, but you can. It's not that you can't, you can. It's just, it's going to be difficult. And this is why it's so important to set yourself up for success here, is to know where your weaknesses are and start strategizing so that you don't slip into old patterns, so that you don't easily sabotage what it is you're trying to build here, or whatever this committed long-term journey here that does feel like it's got prosperity to it, and also higher learning. I really want to emphasize that there's some kind of like opening up spiritually around here too, of like really spanning your consciousness, really expanding your ability to understand things and know things. Tell me about this Emperor. Okay, we have the 7 of Cups. And we have the 3 of Wands. Okay, so this Emperor energy, again, this is the strategy. You know, the Emperor is like, if the Emperor has everything that he has because he's gone to war, he's lived through a lot, you know, he's had his battle wounds, he's fallen, but he's gotten back up and learned success through his failures. And so it looks to me like you're kind of looking at all your options, looking at all your opportunities here, and looking into your future, and you're kind of like, okay, you're going to be strategizing, you're going to be taking the bull by the horns, and you're going to really, it's almost like you're going to protect this opportunity by implementing some kind of successful strategy or plan. But it also feels like you want to have a couple backup plans with that Seven of Cups. Like, it feels like you want to have a couple of things set in place so that you are set to really succeed here. Because whatever this is, this flame, it feels like it's important to you. It feels like it's important to you, and you don't want to let yourself down. Because letting yourself down just feeds you back into this loop that you may find yourself in, like in a pattern. Tell me about this Six of Cups in reverse. What's this in the past that you need to let go of? What's this Six of Cups in reverse? Okay, yep. We have the Knight of Wands, that's the Nine of Pentacles, and the Moon card. So it's basically this pattern from your past, okay? Something from your past where there was just this really something that you just couldn't you couldn't depend on it, okay? Like, it's like the Knight of Wands is very much like the player energy, you know, like only there when it serves someone and never there when it's like for anyone else. Like, it's a self-serving need, but it's also like, I'll show up when I feel like showing up, and when I don't want to show up, I'm not going to show up. And it feels to me like it's that kind of energy that sabotages your success. And I say that because you've got the Nine of Pentacles here, which talks about independent personal success, breaking free of any kind of codependent behaviors. And with the Moon card here, it also tells me that you're going to have to go deep into the subconscious here to kind of unearth it. Like, this is something deep in the subconscious that you want to kind of pull in, because I do see that you're ready to kind of get a breakthrough here. And I like this, whatever this flame is, it's got long-term potential to it. It's going to require a commitment, but it's exciting to you. It's creative. It inspires you. It could even, it's very alluring. Like, it's got a strong attraction to it. But you've got to just kind of really enter this, like, wanting to feel alive again. And like, so I would say, fire signs, when it comes to strategizing, what is just coming through to me is you want to set yourself up in ways that keep that fire alive. You know, what are things that you know in your past that you've done that really spark that fire, and make sure that you have opportunities to move into that energy so that you can keep cultivating it. Okay. That's what I've got for you, fire signs. Hope that brings in some clarity. But I like the energy very much of where it's going for you. All right, Earth signs, you guys are next, last, and certainly not least. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Let's get into it, shall we? You're welcome, Sarah. Earth signs, Earth signs, Earth signs. What is in store for my Earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, and Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Commit to your vision. I love that. Yeah. Commit to it. You know, and with Venus in Capricorn too, it is giving us all that, it's bringing in that strong commitment. Capricorn energy is very committed. It's dedicated. It's long-term. It wants to build something successful. And Venus coming in there is just like, you know, it could be related to, you know, just you bringing you more value, bringing you more money, bringing you, just more expansion in general when it comes to your own abundance. Could be around a relationship, possibly even health. Possibly even health. All right, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And again, if you need your own personal reading, all the links for that are in the description below. All right, let's find out what's opening up for my earth signs and what is the challenge. You're welcome, Lucy. Oops. Okay. What is opening up and what is the challenge here for earth signs? Oh. Okay. Wow. Oh, wow. I love it, earth signs. Totally resonate with this. So, what's opening up for you is the thread. This is like the thing, like you pull on it and it like leads you to your purpose. It's like you just keep pulling on it and it's like you get more and more, and it's like you want to always stay connected to the thread that is woven into, like it feels like very much like the thread of your purpose, the thread that is taking you somewhere. The interesting part about here is their challenge is the hunter. So it feels like you've got to really kind of pursue this. You've got to be in pursuit of this thread. Like you can't just pull on it and then like walk away and like maybe come back to it. Like it feels like the challenge here is going to be like constant pursuit, really almost needing to hunt down whatever this is, to follow it. Like you don't want to back off. And there may be like this, maybe there's some kind of challenge around it that makes you back off, or it could be a pattern of yours. I'm not sure, but let me just read the thread to you because I love this one. Woo! Let me just see here. LX. Okay. The path, the vein, the circuit. Life is a tangle. So much happens simultaneously and circuitously, leaving us grappling for meaning and direction in a network of distractions. So again, this is what exactly it's like. You've got to constantly be in pursuit of it. You cannot afford to be distracted. Okay, that's very much the energy that I'm getting here for the thread. So let me just see where we... When we connect to the energy of the thread, however, we strike the deepest vein in the body. Our whole being responds to its tug. Meaning is pumped through our bloodstream. Our mind and spirits are lifted. We remember who we are and what we came into this world to do. Though this happens on the most profound level, it could be the simplest incident that activates the thread. A song, an image, a conversation heard in passing. No matter how confusing and multi-layered our modern lives become, if we are connected to the thread, we are free. Being tethered to it is the only anchor our heart requires. There's something pulling on your heart. There's some kind of thread here that's being pulled on. Something activates it. You find it, maybe like you've been missing it, and you want to continue pursuing it. You don't want to allow yourself to be distracted away from it. So that's going to be your challenge. So let's kind of see where this is going. What has happened here in the past here for earth signs? Okay, we have the Knight of Coins. We have the Wheel in reverse. Okay. And we have the Chariot in reverse. Hoo, hoo, hoo. Lots of slow action, needing something to change, and it's not. Okay, tell me about the present situation. The Empress in reverse. The Three of Coins. The High Priestess in reverse. Lots of major arcana here, earth signs. The Fool in reverse. The Nine of Cups. And the Queen of Coins. There you are. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Coins as your overall energy. Ooh, with the Nine of Coins. Ooh, earth signs. This is a very cool reading. It's all really tied together. It's all threaded very perfectly, to be quite honest. So with the Six of Cups here, sorry, the Six of Coins as your overall energy, this is telling me that you're receiving something here. The Six of Coins is all about being able to receive something. There may be something coming across your way. Someone might be trying to make you an offer. And I want to say it's tied to your own personal success. It's tied to your own independence, your ability to make money, your ability to have your own resources, your ability to be recognized, and it feels like there's some kind of offer here. Again, if that's the case, you want to be in pursuit of it. Okay? You don't want to take your foot off the gas. I'm not saying like go into it full steam ahead, but you want to continue pursuing it. So in your past, we have the Knight of Coins, the Wheel in reverse, and the Chariot here in reverse. So it looks like you were slowly making headway with something. You were taking action in a very steady and slow direction. But with the Wheel and the Chariot here in reverse, it feels like a timing issue in some ways. Like somehow around divine timing was not allowing this to continue, fully move forward, or there was some resistance to change here that was not allowing things to move forward. Yeah, I'm getting actually more of that, more a resistance somehow to change that kept you from really truly moving in the direction that you're being guided. Now, in your present situation, we have the Empress in reverse, the Three of Coins, and the High Priestess in reverse. It feels like this is something you really, really want, earth signs, with that Empress energy here. But there's a block around it in some way. Like And it requires you to work on something with someone else. Like this is something you're going to maybe collaborate with someone. The High Priestess here in reverse. I wonder if you have difficulty following your intuition here. That, or there could be something revealed. I'm going to have to clarify and see this, what this is. The future, you have the Fool in reverse, Nine of Cups, and the Queen of Coins. Why is my voice going? All right. Again, this looks like a very new journey ahead of you, Earth signs. A big new journey. You got lots of big energy here in your main spread. And the thread, like this is like, you can't deny it. It's pulling on you. It feels tied. I feel like it's almost tied to your destiny in some way. And it's something you really want with this Nine of Cups here. Like you really want this. Again, you got the Nine of Cups, the Empress here. This could be like something you really, really wish for. The Queen of Coins here is telling me though, like there's a lot of opportunity here for success, you being recognized. But this also like comes with steady work, you know, being committed to yourself, nurturing something, putting in the effort. Let's clarify. I really want to clarify. So what's this Six of Coins? What's the Six of Coins? The reason for the whole reading? What's the Six of Coins? Okay. We have the Knight of Swords with the Page of Swords in reverse. It feels like you want to really rush in towards it. To be quite honest, whatever this offer is, you want to. The offer may come in actually really fast. Someone may offer this to you, but there's also a delayed component around this with the Page of Swords in reverse. You may be missing some information. There may be more information that is needed around this offer or this opportunity. Because again, like I just can't get past, like I keep looking at this card, and when you look at him, he's like, he's offering you something. He's wanting to give you one of his coins. And it feels like someone's doing that to you. It could be the universe, it's kind of like your own manifestations doing that, but like you want to kind of take it. But it feels to me though, like you also need more information. Tell me about the Knight of Coins. Tell me about the Knight of Coins in the past here. Okay, we have the Two of Wands. Okay, you're slowly heading in a direction here. You're heading on a path. You know you need to make a change, or not make a change, make a decision. And then we also have the Six of Cups. This could be, you could be dealing with someone from your past, or this could be like some kind of soulmate, but it also feels very much soul purpose. Like okay. The Six of Cups to me also talks about past life, and it feels to me like you're almost following a path that is pulling energy from past lives that is needed for this particular path. And it looks to me like you are slowly making headway towards that, taking action towards that. Tell me about this Wheel though in reverse, because this is where there's the resistance here to change. Okay. And then we have the Seven of Wands, which is the opposite of resistance. Tell me more. Okay, and then we have the Five of Coins. Gosh, that Five of Coins coming up in everyone's reading. The thing that's holding this up that looks like in the past, like it looks like something's coming in. There's an offer. I don't know if it's already come in your way or if it's coming, it's about to come in. But with this wheel in reverse, there's a resistance to change a thing. And when a resistance to change, but a resistance to change for the better. Whether you are able to see it as the better, I'm not sure. But what this is telling me is that you need to kind of surrender and let go of something around lack mentality, not feeling deserving or not feeling like you can have a certain amount of abundance, like your abundance is limited, setting limitations, not allowing yourself to receive. There's something around here in the past that was really needing to be surrendered, because that's what was holding everything up for moving forward. Tell me about the Chariot here in reverse. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse. Okay, yeah. Brand new opportunity coming in here. Brand new opportunity, but not exactly moving forward yet on it in the past. Tell me more about this Chariot. Oh, wow. Star. This is like a huge wish fulfillment of yours. The holdup, though, is so interesting. It feels more of like an internal holdup, like without possibly even realizing it. I don't know. But something has come in here in the past, or there was like a holdup of being able to move forward into a brand new, very exciting venture or opportunity, new beginning that is very much, I want to say, tied to your destiny, but also very much what you dream of, like wish for. This is why you're being told to pursue it. This is why you're being told, hunt it down. Tell me about this Empress in reverse. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Eight of Pentacles in reverse to me is procrastination. This thing that you really want, this is why you can't be distracted here, Earth signs, because it closes up your heart when in allowing you to be magnetized to what emotionally fulfills you. You do not want to procrastinate, because that is what is turning this thing that you really, really desire, what you really want, what you can fully attract to yourself. It keeps it away from you, or it keeps you from actually having it. You know, when your heart is kind of closed down too here, you're not allowing your intuition to fully guide you. And I see, like, over here, the High Priestess, this may be an issue. So you really got to be tuned into your intuition here. You do not want things blocking it. And again, sometimes when you're too much in like doing and being distracted from stuff, it's really easy to lose sight. So tell me about this Three of Coins. What are you building here? What's this collaboration? Making the foundations. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. In order for you to build this foundation, you're going to have to really follow your heart. You're going to really have to follow your own intuition. But you're going to have to, in order to do that, you've got to leave behind whatever it is that you constantly go back and forth on when it comes to, like, it brings in a lot of confusion. it feels to me too like the Queen of Swords in reverse is like you really got to cut this away. You got to get rid of this kind of energy of being indecisive, of kind of like, oh, I don't know, do I want it, do I not want it, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, like I don't know. Like you've really got to tune into your own heart portal. Where is your heart guiding you? And just let that go, let that guide you. Because the Queen of Swords energy is very much about cutting things away, and the Eight of Cups is also about walking away from things that are not emotionally fulfilling you or not serving you anymore. And that Two of Pentacles, it's like that overwhelm, that juggling, that just not knowing how to make a decision, not knowing how to choose. Is this the right choice? Is this not the right choice? And getting stuck there. Tell me about the High Priestess. The High Priestess. Okay. You have the Fool card, the Nine of Wands, the World card, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. It looks like it feels like you've been on a very challenging journey. You've been working very hard to get to where you are. You and you feel yourself getting close to the end of a lot of challenges. You feel that. And it again, the Fool is bringing up like there seems to be like, it's like with this solar eclipse that's coming up on the 3rd, 4th. It's like it's a new moon. So obviously there's like these really new beginnings, but because it's the last solar eclipse in the Gemini Sagittarius axes, and it's on the great attractor, which is all about consuming things, ending things, it feels like this is like, in order to have this new beginning, there also has to be a very abrupt ending, a closing. And I can see that theme through everyone's readings today. And with the Seven of Cups in reverse, it's almost like you've really got to get past any illusions that you're still holding on to. That it's almost like the illusion of the journey needs to be hard. The journey needs to be hard. It doesn't need to be hard. It doesn't have to always be hard. Like, it feels like there's kind of like some help coming in here, or some opportunity that, you could take, that someone's offering you like help. And even when you look at this Hunter card, guys, when you look at it, look at the way the horse is kind of like there's this beacon of light that's shining onto it, like to go into, coming out of the darkness. There's something that's kind of trying to pull you out of like a shadow element in your life, or wherever there's been like heaviness or darkness. Heaviness. So I want to say that it feels like you need to get really clear. You need to almost remove all mystery around what this illusion is, that around, this idea that everything has to be hard, that like, it's like, it can't be this easy. Like, it can't be too good to be true. Because if it is, then it is. Like, it's almost like if it's too good to be true, then it is. It's kind of like that energy. And if you've been working hard, and I see that with that Knight of Coins, it comes down to more to a lack of a belief around lack, that is the main culprit here. Tell me about the Fool card, because you see you have the Fool card upright, but you have the Fool card in reverse here. So tell me. Okay. Big energy again. We have the Death card, the Six of Swords in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and then the Justice card. There is a contract here, I believe. I believe someone's either offering you some kind of opportunity. There's a big decision here that's being made, that's coming in. But in order to make it, okay, in order to make this decision, in order to pursue this new adventure, with the Death card coming in here, there's an ending. Again, it's kind of hyping up this ending around being stuck in an ongoing pattern that it just keeps you going around in the same kind of loops. That with the King of Wands here, it's like he's in reverse. So all the passion, all of the desire, but maybe lacking the execution, maybe lacking the fire to go do it. So you've got to like manifest that. You've got to kind of put an end to whatever it is that gets you stuck in that repeating pattern that doesn't allow you to execute. I don't know if someone's coming in here to help you with that. If this is, or like there is some kind of financial help or an opportunity that's just helpful. I'm not sure, but I do see a contract coming in here for a whole new start or some really big decision that needs to be made, and it's going to even out the score for you. It's like a blessing. Like it's like almost like you're getting justice for all your hard work, earth signs. And it's almost like the only thing you need to do is you actually need to believe it. You almost, it's like I'm getting this kind of, you don't want to scoff at the energy and like, this can't be that true. You know, like it's almost like you don't want to do that. And I think that's why the Hunter energy is here. Tell me about this Nine of Cups. Four of Swords. Tell me more. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Something hasn't worked out in the past for you, and you need to go in and do some healing around that in order to get this wish fulfillment. This wish fulfillment is requiring you to heal something where you were disappointed in the past. Things didn't work out. Perhaps you and another person or another party of some sort were coming together on something. There's some kind of healing that needs to happen around here in the future to kind of propel you forward in this, to give you the right footing to follow through on this path. Tell me the Queen of Coins. The Ten of Wands in reverse. Tell me more. And the Hangman. Okay. Your success is it feels like you're moving towards something very successful here, Earth signs. But your success too requires some kind of like letting go of the burdens, the heavy burdens you've been carrying. It's like, again, it's like this everything needs to be hard. Like if I'm not working so hard, then like, how am I supposed to get it? Like, unless I'm constantly doing the work, you know, and it's like, it's funny because there's this energy of you got to pursue it. You can't allow yourself to be distracted, but also maybe it's because it's the distractions of, other things that make you feel like you have to work so hard. It's like there's got to be a perception shift here. Like there's some kind of enlightenment you're going to get around this idea where it helps you to relieve the burdens and the challenges so that you can have the personal success that you truly have been putting in so much effort for, that you deserve. Okay, and it's very much tied to this thread of purpose. Like it's tied into your heart. It's where, you know, and again, it feels very much like this is something that also pulls in parts of you from past lives that you implement in this now for this. It feels very mission oriented in some way. Like this is part of your plan, your mission. And so you want to say yes to it. You just need to figure out where you're saying no to it and get to the bottom of those roots so you can pull them out and chuck them somewhere else. Earth signs. So that's my reading for you. I hope that insight is helpful. The guidance is helpful for you. I mean, this is beautiful energy. It feels really like powerful. It feels very powerful and intense too. So just stay on it. Don't close your heart down. Don't procrastinate in a sense of where you're needing to really put your energy. So you don't want to get focused on things that aren't going to move you forward, but you also don't want to get stuck in that, like, it has to be hard. And if it's not, it's too good to be true. Like, there's something around there that needs to be healed. So, and it may be tied to something in the past that kind of taught you that. So you want to go in and shift that belief, shift that programming so that you can capitalize on whatever this is that's coming through. All right, Earth signs. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me today. I hope you're all like working off your turkey hangover. And again, if you guys need your own personal readings, those are in the description below. If you want to join my alchemy program and join your soul tribe, get to meet some like-minded people, that link is also in the description below. Thank you to Wise Mama Bear and Suiterbug for hanging out and doing some modding. I love you guys so much. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll be back with you guys. Well, for sure on Tuesday with the podcast, but I got another video I kind of want to do, so I might try to do that on Sunday if I can. If not,